Hey friends, I'm Tisha and welcome to my channel. If you guys had any idea how long that took me to get right, you would just like cringe as hard as I am right now. Today is the day that I come back to YouTube. I have been away from YouTube for over a year, and when I was here before, let's just say I did not have the best content or anything, skill or quality really. Content, quality, like nothing. None of it was good. I am doing this look today and answering some questions that I gathered before filming. I'm going to just answer them publicly for you. And let's hope that my teeth don't fall out. Please do not forget to like and subscribe. Turn on your little alert button so that you always know when I'm making new posts. You can find me on a whole bunch of different social platforms, but all under the same name. That's Tishafaced. I'm on Twitter, on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. So please give me a like and subscribe, follow, comment. If you loved it, tell me you loved it. If you hated it, please say it in a nicer way, but tell me. If you subscribed, I love you so much. Thank you so much. And if you didn't subscribe to me, well, fuck you. Let's keep going. I have to get into my big trunk of stuff. Big trunk stuff. I have started to acquire. I actually got, my ADHD can't take all of these notifications while I'm trying to do this. I'm like, my squirrel. It made the ABH PR list. Yeah. Woo! I'm still really like shocked that I did it. I didn't have 1,000 followers anywhere. Now I have 1,003 followers. Everybody better watch out because I'm obviously blowing up. 1,000 followers, right? I bet nobody's ever had that before. 1,000. Anyway, the first questions that I'm going to be referencing are a couple questions that were given to me by a couple different people, are kind of the same question with different wording, so I'm going to go ahead and hit all those up now. So my first question that I received was from Aaliyah. If I butchered your name, I am so sorry. I'm working on it. But Aaliyah wanted to know what got me into doing makeup and what was my first beauty product. Ashley wanted to know what inspired me to get into makeup scene to begin with. And she said, we all have a story. What's yours? You right. I do have stories. No girl with scary facials like that doesn't have stories, right? I use Dip Brow. I've used Dip Brow now for just over a year, but exclusively. Really great when ABH went ahead and sent me 4. I was like, I just use it to line, and we're gonna fill her in with some duo powder, and then I'll start answering this damn question. I was also sent an amazing brush set for all the snazzy babies out there. All Pro brush set from ABH. They really do make the biggest difference. I always wondered if it was like the same with high-end makeup, if you're gonna get better. What the fuck am I talking about? I love this guy. It is the 7B. I am going to use this to fill in the brows, and I am going to use another angled brush. My go-to for lining them itself is another ABH brow brush. Well, I guess it's just a detail brush. It's just an angled brush. I call it a brow brush because that's what I use that for. Number 12. Number 12, little angled brush. Clean your brushes. Don't be like me. So, my story. I have so many stories. We gonna spiral and have to come back, and that's fine. Okay? I have attempted many times to do my makeup in the past, and I every time thought I was doing really good. How did I know when the camera turns on I was gonna forget how to do my eyebrows? Just lucky, I guess. In the jungle. Oh my god. I have a huge pimple on my eyebrows. Does anyone feel my pain? Do you get any like cystic acne in your eyebrows? I do. Oh my god. Okay, Quasimodo. Here we go. Fucking sucks. Look like I got punched in the head. Oh, the pain. What the fuck is that? No. No. You're crazy. As if this was like 6 years ago, I would have just been like, yeah, that's great. Keep smoothing it into your hairline. Oh, that was trash. I'm gonna get that off your motherfucking face, girl. So I went through many phases. Gemma, how bad my phase was. And so to answer all three of those questions, to start off, what got me into makeup? I have played with makeup since I was a little girl. Many different opportunities in life brought forth more chances to experiment and play within makeup. We're talking ballet recitals, just growing up being a girl with your friends, cheer competition was really all it was for the longest time. It got into the rave scene in about 2010. And in that time, also while I was a stripper hoe, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with being a stripper hoe, I'm just saying. But I was. When your face is your money, you should know how to do makeup. And I did not. I thought I did though. I really thought I did. So if anybody wants to go on a scavenger hunt of sorts, I have 2 very old, very pixelated YouTube videos that were made in 2011, makeup tutorials. If you want to get really wasted, watch one of them, preferably how to do a smoky eye. And every time I do something super wrong and cringe, and you're like, why did she do that? Because, you know, like, I even thought that, so you wouldn't be wrong to think that. Every time you take a shot, you're gonna be sloshed in like 10 minutes. But it was pretty bad. It was interesting. I showed my husband and was like, oh my god, and you liked that video, babe. You were my only like. With this quasi bump that's going on right here, I mean, you can even see it. Oh, it's so bad. Bumpity bump, bump, bumpity bump, bump. That's where it began. With dancing, I smashed the makeup on my face, said I was a makeup artist, thought I was great, smashed the makeup on my face to go to raves. Also, again, thought I was great. Oh, girl, the cringe is real. So that's like what brought me into makeup at that time. I struggle with depression. Depression can take you to some dark, weird places. Some of those things can be healed and some of them cannot. That gray area of things where it could be handled. And that is what happened with me. I let my depression eat me up really bad. In my depression, I don't eat, I don't sleep, I don't take care of myself within hygiene, go out, I don't talk with friends, just nothing, just numb. It's just like I'm an invisible person just sitting on the couch. I sat in that for a couple of years. Now, you know that a couple of years of not taking care of yourself is a lot. I permanently ruined my teeth. So, and I had dental surgery. They removed 23 teeth in like 2 hours. That explains the flipper. Also, now we're gonna move on to our dark brown shade of Powder Duo. Oh, that's so fun. When you pop this little guy open, you've got 2 different colors to work with so that you can create that fading action and you don't have like very blunt and bold brows all the way across. In my opinion, I like to start with the dark of the tail. So just gather up your product on there and fill her in. So within this depression, once I got all of this work done, which was heinous and crazy, and maybe I'll make a video of it later, maybe I won't, maybe people want to know, maybe they don't. They're like, shut up, Tisha, who cares? Stop talking about your stupid teeth. But it felt like a new lease on life, and I wasn't scared to smile anymore. It made me want to wake up and put makeup on my face and do it well and like really learn for me and only me how to make myself the most beautiful that I could be. Best version of myself, because we all have versions. For the longest time, I was sporting a version that was so sad, and I'm sure anyone in my life looked at me like I was so sad. Honestly, that's embarrassing, but it's probably true. It was a moment of self-awareness and self-love, really, where I told myself, no, you deserve to feel your most pretty. How will you do that? Joined a makeup group, started learning. Fangirling people. Would just recreate. Why is this one so shaped so weird? Oh, that's why, because I have a Quasimodo bump. I can't remember now. Oh, by the way, as soon as I hit that arch, I started going in with the lighter color. I started to make the goal for myself, and then I realized, hey man, I might actually be really good at this, or at least maybe like kind of good. Enough that people are like, oh my god, girl, your eyebrows are on fleek. They're still growing up, to be honest. Glowing up is my favorite thing to do. And these brows have been glowing up for almost a year and a half. I can't be serious, I have a problem. Cousins, not sisters, cousins, not sisters, cousins, not sisters. Let's move on. By the way, Gemma, that phase of mine, I definitely always used the Maybelline Mousse Foundation. It was my go-to. Black eyeliner right up in here on that waterline to make me look really, really small. And glitter, blue glitter all over my fucking face. Roll on glitter. Who let me do this? Do you guys even love me? Ashley wants to know why I'm so perfect. You're wrong. Kaylin wants to know which brush out of my collection is my favorite and why. Number 12 ABH brush, and it is because it produces some of my finest brows. When I was trying to use other brushes, it was like I was almost there, but not quite. This is the one. My favorite. I usually carve in my brows right now, but I'm honestly like almost out of concealer. I'm gonna try to use what I have. It's horribly scraped and used bottle of Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. We're gonna use that to carve underneath our brows, get them in there. Now that those are carved in, I usually like to go ahead and carve the top too, but remember, it's hard knock life for us. It's hard knock life for us. I do not work without an eyeshadow primer, and I have exclusively used Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in original shade for the same amount for like a year and a half. I'm a creature of habit. I don't like to change my mind. Put a little bit of that on there. You know, a little dab of dab. You know, dab of dab. Dab of the day. Pat, 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 pat. Now that the lids are primed, let's go ahead and move on to shadow. Lupita, you have a great question, and I feel like I almost kind of covered it already, but I didn't actually say that. So what product do I stock up on, because I know that I'm gonna need more of it? That dip brow for sure. As you can see, I really, really like it. But I also have 3 more. So, I mean, thanks, ABH. I put some of them in boxes. I have so much makeup now. It's literally, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my new Riviera palette from ABH. She gorgeous, and I think that we can make something really, really, I'm all peering underneath. It is really bright and gorgeous, and I love it. So why don't we do that? I've obviously been using her. Oh, lordy, lordy. This girl's turning 40. Just kidding. So I'm gonna use an A25 brush. She's a tapered blending brush. I watched a video and she said it's not cans, it's canes or canes. I don't know. Cans. I don't know. It is not what I think it is, so I'm not gonna say it. Use the purple one. Purple, please. Really, any blending brush will do. I mean, that's a pretty nice and beautiful little like fadey fade. I like to think that's good. And use some of Estate, which is this guy all the way over here. We're gonna use that just lightly to blend out this outer edge of purple so it's not too blunt. I rather like that. Ooh, that's really far. It's okay. I might like it. Every once in a while, I get creative and I do random shit that I can't even explain until it's done. So that might be a horrible decision of what I just decided to do, but I went ahead and blended the edge out with Estate too, so that it's not a blunt finish on the end either. Almost like my face is melting off. Melting off. Melted. Next thing I do is cut my crease, and I use a number 18 ABH brush to do so, and Drug Lord liquid lipstick from J-Star. Everybody does this now, but I still get questions about it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and show you. Use your brush always, not your wand, so you have more control over it, and take a liberal amount, because the last thing you want is for it to drag because it was dry. Usually J-Star is not dry, but you never know. Patting and not pulling is a good tip as well. That's not bad. We're gonna be alright. I like to kind of just pat it out here. It's something that can be blended into and doesn't look blunt when we start putting colors in. I like blends, not blunts. Wait, that's not true. I love blunts. Oh, that's way better. It just needs to be a little bit more clean. This is gonna be the longest video ever. What the hell is my problem? Next, I'm gonna go right back into my palette and grab onto this bright Inheritance yellow gold. Gorgeous baby right there. Wow. I could probably just pat it in. With the texture of it, all that, I feel like, yeah. I watched Raw Beauty Christie's video and using the ColourPop palette. By the way, great video. You should go check it out. And she was using things from the Princess and the Frog like release, and she had sang a part of one of the songs, and now that's stuck in my head. Blending brush back into your purple shade. and bring that deeply in from the other end. From the other side. Really well, but I still would like to darken this up a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm not necessarily wanting it to be black. I'm gonna go into my subculture and grab the color on the end called Rowdy. It's that same blending brush with a little bit of Rowdy on it, and take her around only in the deepest of your purple. You ever do something and you wonder if it was a mistake right when you start? I felt like that for a second, but we're okay. That's pretty good. I ain't upset about that. Glitter. I'm using Pot of Gold glitter. Pot of Gold glitter from Style Cosmetics. I did not get any glitters in my ABH package, but they also have glitters. Just don't know about them. This glitter glue that I'm going to use, I find it to be way easier to use than the normal glitter glue that I would have gotten prior in the tube from NYX. Now I use this. It was straight off of Amazon. I honestly can't even tell you. I'm a risk taker, so who freaking knows? Only put glue on the part that is golden. Try to move kind of fast so that it doesn't dry, because I don't want to create a piling effect from wearing too much of the same layered stuff. Ooh, girl. Ooh, she is a queen and a half. Amazingly bedazzled princess. So once I've got my glitter in where I want it, which in this case is right there, I'm gonna go back over it with that same glitter glue just to stabilize where everything is, so I don't have any fallout of glitter throughout the day or night, because it's night here. I'm not going out. I actually don't have much of a night social life. However, I do a lot of makeup at night. So now that that eye is primarily done, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye off camera, and I'll come back. We'll throw some lashes. We'll do all the other things. I'll answer some more questions. This will be a freaking long video. All right. That is all right, even though my eyes are two different shapes. Sometimes that happens. You just gotta go with it. I did put my lashes on off camera as well, and my facial foundation. What other foundation is there? Which is by Toothless, Do You in Almond. It is a juicy watermelon and fresh cucumber infused foundation, so it's great for me being a dry girl. It does say full coverage, however, as you can see, most of my scarring, if not all of my scarring, is still very visible, which is a struggle. So if you experience something like this and you have found the Holy Grail to fix that problem, I would really appreciate you leaving that suggestion in the comments section. Thank you. So all that's left now is my highlight, my lips, setting spray. So let's get that done. My new favorite gem of a product. It is also from ABH. Man, I'm so thankful for them. I love being able to do this. ABH came out with these new loose glitter, highlighters, loose illuminators, loose highlights. So this is one of 3. She is so Hollywood. I received this as well as the pink one, which is called Sunset Aura. I am way too fair-skinned for Sunset Aura, so I'm still trying to figure out a way to use it because it is a really pretty color, but it's very apparent on my skin. I'm going to be using So Hollywood. It's more of a champagne-y color than a rose gold. I use two different brushes when applying highlight. On the cheeks, I'm using a A10 brush, and on the nose and the Cupid's bow, I am using an A14 pencil brush from ABH. It's very loose. A little goes a long way. Oh, girl, you are fine as one. Shocking. Shook to my curves. Oh my. This is such a good highlight, dude. I can't even. I highly recommend this one to any skin tone. Next, I'm gonna grab that pencil brush. Again, this one is the A14. Spritz her, boop. Tap her into some highlight and just boop. Mesmerizing, isn't it? Pop some of this up in my brow bone. Just for a nice poppin' brow. I feel like I'm gonna go ahead and do a liquid lipstick paired with a gloss. Liquid lipstick's shade is Sepia, just like the filter, or sepia, you know what I mean, that's what it is. Gloss, the gloss is Toffee. That's like chocolate, but okay. Ooh. Oh yeah. That really warmed things up a little bit. And there you have it. Look, I am gonna go ahead and put a wig on. So this is our finished look. With the wig, with the fun, with everything. I have finished my first question and answer. If you made it all the way through this video, thank you for spending the time. If there's anything that you'd like to see come up in the future, I hope that you learned a little bit more about makeup and a little bit more about me. And I will see you guys soon. Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. Ew. Steady training, we get kicked. Nope, mix those up. But first, let me take a selfie. All right, anyway, get your shit together, weirdo. And it's new. Why not? How should I hold this with ugly fingers? We can make something really, maybe I could stop like pointing at everybody. I'm such a weirdo. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for coming. I feel like some people are visual learners like me, and that is what this video is gonna be for. Actually, not really, because I didn't teach you anything, so stop saying lies. While getting ready for nothing, because I'm not going anywhere. I don't even know why I would say that. That's so fucking weird. Stop saying stupid. If you are not going to subscribe, I ain't letting go of like courting you, girl. I'ma get that really cool shit together. Let's be real. Ooh. All right.